Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News Midday starts now.
Thanks for joining us for Midday. I'm Brian Carlson.
And I'm Jillian Smuckler. Search crews just recovered the bodies of two backcountry skiers killed in an avalanche near Little Cottonwood Canyon. Unified Police say they were brought off the mountain by helicopter around 10 o'clock this morning and then taken to the medical examiner's office. Now, those two men were swept away yesterday and buried by an avalanche in the area of Lone Peak. Now, the Utah Avalanche Center says they were climbing up a ridge when the slide was unintentionally triggered.
So ABC4's Annika Johns live for us in Sandy at that staging area where search and rescue have been all morning. Annika, how'd they finally get their bodies off the mountain?
Well, it's been a pretty intense morning here getting these bodies off of the mountain. I'm actually joined here with Craig Gordon from the Utah Avalanche Center to answer some of our questions. So, Craig, give us a little overview of what kind of took place this morning to get those bodies down from the mountain.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. So this is a multi-day operation. The avalanche was triggered late yesterday morning. So once we got the report of that got the wheels in motion that there needed to be more resources brought to the scene. So this started yesterday morning. It continued into the early portion of last night when weather changed rapidly. We did get some crews up to do some avalanche mitigation work to make that scene safe, but weather was the predominant factor in pumping the brakes and pulling the plug yesterday because safety is paramount. So we circled back around and kept the operations going, kicking off at daylight today.
Nice. That sounds great. And so obviously you mentioned the weather, and It was a huge factor yesterday. What does it look like in the mountain today that made them able to get up there and recover these bodies?
Yeah, so we're just on the tail end. Think that on Monday through Wednesday, we got 30 inches of snow, over 3 inches of water. All of that snow is associated with very strong winds that put down a layer of dense, heavy snow. So that's a slab, and that's the type of avalanche that was triggered in this accident. And the changing weather this time of year, strong sun, cloud cover in the mountains, it can change in just a moment's notice. And what we saw yesterday was a band of clouds, showers, and that, of course, impeded the rescue efforts.
Yeah, so it's not pretty common for us to hear about an avalanche this time of year. And so I know your team is investigating kind of what took place yesterday. Do you have any additional information on how the avalanche was triggered in yesterday's incident?
What we do know is that this party that was hiking for their objective, they were the ones that were caught and carried and part of this avalanche. They were buried in this avalanche. We've got boots on the ground and we're looking at all of those particulars, looking at the layers of snow and getting a lay of the land. And of course, we're going to publish all of that information. Our website is utahavalanchecenter.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And so we're looking at this. It's an unfortunate circumstance. For you guys as the Utah Avalanche Center, what next steps are your team going to be taking other than obviously being up there and investigating what took place?
Sure. So as we start to wrap up, we're getting all of the pieces of information. We're sifting through that. We are going to give attention to detail. We're going to put together our report. And then, of course, we publish that so our public, our family, our backcountry community can read through that and learn through that, but also that we have this touch point with the survivors, with all of the different entities that were involved in this multi-agency rescue. It's quite an honor to be part of all of these moving pieces and parts, and also know that the best snow and avalanche people in the world, along with highly qualified search and rescue, are here to perform this and giving a lot back to their community.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Craig, for your time today. We really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. And of course, we'll be keeping you guys up to date both on air and online at abc4.com as we continue to learn more updates about what took place yesterday and the rescue efforts from today. Reporting live from Sandy, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.